I ain't gonna sit here in front like this ain't my third time recording this intro. Recording alone is mad awkward, and I find it very hard to do. I find myself always saying, like, I just keep saying those same three phrases over and over again. And it makes the editing process a lot longer. I legit had to write this shit out, so I'm literally just reading this off my laptop. I felt like an intro was needed, especially because this is something new. Plus, there's a couple things I do need to address before you continue listening. First and foremost, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving us your time of day. Whether you came from any of our social medias or one of us sent you this link and you clicked on it, no matter what the case is, we appreciate you being here, and we hope you listen to this in its entirety, and most importantly, we hope you enjoy. As you can see, our cover art has 3 people in it. From left to right, you have Luis, the closest friend of mine, known him since kindergarten, so basically known him my whole life. Myself in the middle, Eduardo, and to the right, my cousin JC, without a doubt, the closest family member of mine that's not immediate. Now, most podcasts tend to have a theme or a concept behind it, or be in a category of its own, whether it's sports, arts and culture, any of whatever. That is not necessarily the case here. This podcast is honestly just conversations that are being recorded. It's just us talking, shooting the shit. Whatever comes to mind, we just speak on it. Hopefully later along the lines, whenever we have a set schedule on when we will record or when we'll upload, we'll talk about things that go on during the week. Things that, you have to be in the moment for. But for now, I'm doing my best to just pre-record episodes that don't require to be in the moment, if that makes any sense. Now, although I established that this podcast has 3 members, this episode you're about to listen to, it only consists of my cousin JC and I. We had something recorded with all 3 of us, but the audio on that recording is a little bugged. I'm hoping to save that recording somehow and, just fix the issues on it so I can upload it sometime later. Speaking of audio, that's another thing I like to address. I'm still learning how to edit, all the things that come with post-production. I'm basically being self-taught. I'm learning all of this as I go. So whether the audio sounds good or bad, or it could be better, whatever it is, I'd appreciate it if you let me know in the comments. That feedback is important to me, and I appreciate it in advance. Another issue that has to do with the audio, specifically in this episode, there are a couple moments where you will hear ASMR type shit, and I want to heavily apologize in advance. It's not during the entire episode, but it's somewhere in the episode. And to be fair, there was nothing we could have done to prevent it. And what I mean by that is my godmother basically walked in the room and offered us food. Now, especially if you're Hispanic, you can relate with me on this. Whenever Hispanic aunt, mom, grandma, whoever, whenever they offer you food, it's a sign of disrespect if you decline the offer. So, if you know, you know. Lastly, I want to thank my brother for the incredible job he's done with our branding visuals, from the official cover art to the banners on Twitter and YouTube. He really killed it. He, what I visioned before he even did anything, what I visioned, he basically brought it to life. And huge shout out to him. Give him a follow on Instagram at meep.soup. That is MEEP.SOUP. So yeah, thank you to him. Shout out to him. Much love. Be sure to follow us on our social medias as well. That is at BarnacleHeads on Instagram and at Barnacle_Heads on Twitter. And subscribe/follow on whatever you're listening to this on, whether it's YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever. Just the support is appreciated. All right. Business is out of the way. I can finally present to you our first episode, our introduction. Please be sure to spread the word. Keep that same energy y'all had with support your local businesses, and do the same with this. Send this to a friend, a family member. Spread the word. Get it out there. It'll mean the world. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy. Please don't say the N-word, okay?
I'll try not to.
How old are you? You're 19?
18.
You're 18.
Yeah.
So, alright, technically, I've known you for 18 years.
Uh-huh.
And, like, and this applies to you and applies to, like, most of, like, especially my parents, too, in my life. But, like, a lot of people, like, I say that I, quote-unquote, know you, but, like, I don't know you type shit. I just want to know because, and this doesn't hit you either, bro, like, until you grow up more, where it's, like, the way you grew up is not the way other motherfuckers grew up.
Yeah.
So it's, like, I low-key want to know, like, because you had your household when you were a kid, it was 2 sisters, older sisters, and then you as a youngin. And then obviously in my house it's completely different.
Yeah.
So, like, how was your shit coming up, like?
Well, bro, honestly, I always, like, got mad at my parents that they didn't have me younger, bro. Now that I'm older, it's because, like, you know, like, if I was older, I'd be, like, in a different place in life.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, you know, like, I'd be more, like, I'd be somewhere closer to what I want to be just because I'd be older and have more experience and shit like that, you feel me? And I feel like even if I was born younger, like, you feel me, they say, like, oh, you were born at the time that you were born for a reason, like, you came out like this for a reason.
Yeah.
But I feel like, you feel me, like, even if I was born younger a couple years earlier, it wouldn't have changed the fact that I'm, like, I got my head set on straight and I want, like, you know, like, I know what I want and I know what I'm trying to do. You feel me? But if I would have, like, been older, like I said, like, you feel me, we were talking about this shit earlier, bro. I was like, bro, if you would have had me, like, right after them, bro, like, I literally would have had a house right now, probably had a stable job type shit. I'd be somewhere in life type shit.
Yeah.
Like, just because I'd be older, a little bit older. And I don't know, though. It was like, when I was younger, of course, it was good because, you feel me, like, my sisters were my older sisters.
Yeah.
And they weren't at the age where they could go out and shit and, like, start doing, like, their own shit. But when I was old enough to, like, be able to actually kick it with my sisters were already working and going to college and shit. So, you feel me, it was a little lonely type shit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'm honestly, like, the only child. Like, that's how my life felt. Because, you feel me, it was always, like, they were older, they would do their own shit. Like, even, like, you feel me, my sisters are 9 and 11 years older than me, bro. So
Damn,
it's like,
I ain't even.
yeah, bro.
Holy fuck.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I mean, it's a big fucking gap, bro. So it's like, I didn't really get to, like, fucking play with my sisters and, like, go to the park with my sisters. And, like, it would be them taking me to the park type shit.
Yeah.
And it would be like, and even like how you guys be playing, like, board games in the family and shit, bro. Like, I never got to do that with my sisters and that because it was already too old. And you feel me? Like,
I'm telling you, bro. Like, that's why, like, I asked you that shit because, like, for me, obviously my shit is completely different. Like, even though it's 4 of us, the age gaps aren't that crazy. So
yeah,
it's
like it was you and your brother, and then Areli and Emilio.
Yeah,
like, right.
And like, the gaps aren't that crazy. Like, that 9 years and 11 years, that's crazy.
That's what
I
I'm
think
saying,
the most
bro.
is probably like 4 years between us.
Yeah.
Between me and my siblings, and like that shit really is completely different. Cause, like, for me, I never grew up lonely type shit. Like, I always grew up with an older brother, and then I grew up with, like, younger siblings that, like, I could still do shit with them. They weren't that young.
Yeah.
So it's shit. Like that shit. Like, I didn't even think about that. You could feel like that type of shit where you felt lonely type shit, and that's crazy.
Nah, yeah, for sure. I mean, it is what it is, though. I still had a happy life, you feel me? I still had loving sisters.
Yeah.
The only thing was, like, instead of, like, me playing with them and shit, it was like they were basically, like, my second and third moms, like, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, you feel me? Like, they were more of, like, the authority figure type shit. And I was like
sense.
I was like the little annoying kid, you feel me? Like, I was
yeah.
young when they were, like, already understanding shit.
Yeah.
And, like, they even say they would, like, talk in English because I only spoke Spanish when I was younger. Like, when I was a little baby. Yeah, like, that was my first language. Like, I knew Spanish.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I knew Spanish before I knew English. So my sisters would talk in English when they wouldn't want me to understand something that they were saying. You feel me? So,
wait, so because you only spoke Spanish, did you, like, struggle, like, in school at the beginning, or what?
Nah, hell nah. Because, I mean, it's like, you're already, when you're a kid, bro, everything locks in your head fast. So, you feel me? It's not even like you're doing, like, you have trouble doing it. Like, you're just, like, going with it because you already know it type shit. Like, it's being engraved in your head. That's why it's good to learn shit when you're younger and shit.
Facts.
You feel me? Because when you're older, bro, you start forgetting shit. And, like, it's not, like, knowledge doesn't, or information doesn't lock in your head as easy as it would when you were younger. You feel me? So, like, when you're young, bro, like, going from, like, speaking Spanish at your house to, like, you feel me? Like, either way, that's what I'm saying. Either way, I had my sisters on my house speaking English and shit, so I was already hearing it. So, you feel me? It was already in my head.
Yeah.
I just had to get into school to, like, actually learn it. And since I was, like, in a bilingual school, you feel me? They don't really do that shit anymore. Like, there's, like, barely any fucking bilingual schools, which sucks, bro.
Facts.
But, since I was in a bilingual school, you feel me? I had a teacher that was bilingual, so she would teach us Spanish and English and shit. And, like, one thing I remember having trouble, like, distinctly, was between the words voy and boy. So I would spell voy, like voy a ir. I would spell it with a B, the burro.
That fucked you up.
Yeah, type shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's like the only thing I distinctly remember, like, me fucking up on.
In your elementary school, they didn't have like a, because for me in my elementary school, my parents enrolled me in some shit called dual immersion, where you basically take classes in Spanish and you also take classes in English.
I mean, that's what it was.
Oh, that's what it was for you?
Yeah, but it wasn't like a program. It was just that school. Like, you feel me? If you were bilingual, they could put you into bilingual classes.
Yeah.
So you were learning, like, math and English and Spanish and English type shit. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you were just jointly learning both type shit.
Do you have any memories that stick out for you in elementary?
Didn't I tell you about the fucking memory of me being
the kindergarten one? Yeah, I know that one.
That one
was wild.
That's a memory. That's a memory right there.
You don't got another one though?
Fuck. I'm trying to think, bro. I smoke too much. It's like, fuck. Let me see.
I remember one time for me, while you think of one, like for me, I remember we used to have these swings. And like I remember, I don't know who I saw do it, but like I saw somebody do some shit where they were swinging so high, and then once they came back from the swing,
it like flopped.
They jumped out.
Oh, what?
And when I seen the motherfucker do that shit, I was like, oh, that's lit. Let me try that shit. I went and did that shit, bro. I let go, I flew off, and I landed on my back.
Oh, no.
And, bro, that was the first time in my life I've ever got the wind knocked out of me. And I was panicking like a motherfucker. I looked like a viejito, like going like this with my back. I was like, and I was trying to walk to the water fountain, because I was like, I need water. Like, I was panicking like I thought I was dying, but that shit was crazy.
That's hella funny, bro.
That shit fucked me up low key. I ain't gonna lie.
I do have a memory of like, bro, I felt so bad. Rudely interrupted. Oh yeah, but I felt like super bad because one time I was swinging some kid, bro, right? And I swung him like too hard, and he like flew out that motherfucker.
Oh, for
and
real?
like I would low key, like I don't know. The kid was super nice and shit, but he was like a little nerdy kid, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I felt so bad after that shit happened though, bro. Like, fuck.
What happened to him? Like, is he like? Did he get the wind knocked out of him?
Nah, and nothing happened to him. Literally, bro. Like, he just like landed on his feet and like fell down to his knees type shit. But like that was it. But I don't know why I felt hella bad. You know, like as a kid, I felt hella bad. That shit sucked. That's a memory I remember. I remember like we used to, bro. I'm telling you, like we was wild ass kids. Like we used to play fucking Slap Ass Friday on the fucking playground. And
I
shit,
remember
bro.
I did that shit in middle school.
Nah, we did that shit in fucking elementary school, bro.
Nah, dude, that shit in elementary is crazy.
Throughout that fucking like generations though, bro, have you not noticed that little have been wilder and wilder?
Yeah,
exactly, bro.
High key. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Are there any teachers that stick out to you from elementary?
Hell yeah.
Like that you fucked with or that you hated?
Mostly all of them, bro.
Like
I remember
you
mostly
fuck with
all
them
of
or
them.
hate them?
Well, they're mixed in there.
Yeah.
I remember damn near all my teachers.
All right, tell me one that you hate, and then tell me another one that you love.
I'm gonna tell you all of them. I remember all of them, actually. Matter of fact, not most of them. My kindergarten teacher was Miss Styles. Favorite teacher ever, bro. Ever. Like, ever.
Before you go on, bro, kindergarten teachers are lit, bro. They were always so nice.
I mean, you're in kindergarten. You
That's
feel me?
facts,
Like,
but
I don't know.
Like, was she old? Or?
Nah, she was younger.
Yeah, because mine was like a little older. But she was so sweet, bro. Like, oh, I loved her. She was dope.
All right, so that's Miss Styles, Mrs. Styles, my favorite teacher ever, bro. That was kindergarten.
Wait, why was she your favorite teacher?
I don't know, just like you said, she was just the sweetest teacher, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and she's the one who helped me out the most. Even when I was like older, she would tell me, she would be like, "Oh, like if you need any help, like come to me." She was just like that teacher that was there for support type shit.
Yeah.
And she always fucked with me too, bro. Like she would always like, you know, like I was always like kind of like her favorite student type shit, I guess. And she would always even tell my mom, she would be like, "Bro, like he's stupid smart. Like I know that from right now." And even throughout the grade, she would tell me like he's stupid smart. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Like she just know like my potential type shit. Like she saw that shit since I was younger. And then all right, so that was kindergarten. First grade was Mrs. Hong. Was it? Yeah. No, or was that my third grade teacher? No. That was my first grade teacher. First grade teacher was Mrs. Hong. She was in between sweet and mean. So you feel me? She gave me a report. She was the first teacher that gave me a report. Like I had to write every day in there. Like she would write every day in there how good I did, like all that shit. That's what a report was back then. And that's just because I was hella talkative when I was a kid. Like you feel me? Because I would always get my work done fast, and then I would start talking to people and like distracting people and shit.
Did y'all have that card system where you started on green, then you go yellow, red, and then
I didn't
purple?
have it in that grade though.
Oh, bro. Oh.
I had it in third grade.
Oh, okay.
But all right, so that was my first grade teacher. She was in between sweet and nice. Sweet and mean. My bad.
Yeah.
And you feel me? Like, that was the first teacher that gave me a report, and she was like, she. It was the same shit, but she was a little more strict. You feel me? Like she would be sweet sometimes, and then like you feel me. But when it got down, like she was really strict.
Yeah.
All right, so that was my first grade teacher. My second grade teacher was Miss Trujillo. She was a curly hair with glasses. I remember her. She was super sweet, bro. Super sweet. Like, super sweet. She was another sweet teacher. She was mad cool. She was one of my favorite teachers as well. Third grade teacher, Miss Delera. She was mad cool, bro, but she was one of those teachers that when she got mad, bro, she got mad. Like, she would yell, bro, like, at the top of her lungs. Like, scream, a couple of those. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, scream. And she was big into, like, working out and shit. Yeah. So she would she would make us like not make us, but like when we would do PE and we would have to run before we could play any sports type shit.
You didn't have different teachers for PE? Oh, for real?
It was the same.
Oh shit.
Yeah. They would just take you outside at the end of the day or some shit.
That's weird.
Yeah. But so that was Miss Delera. She was super nice as well, but like I said, when she got mad and she would fucking like yell and shit at the top of her lungs. Yeah. So she was like a little scary. And then my fourth grade teacher was Miss Ibabao. Now that I'm older, I'm like, all right, you feel me? Like it wasn't that bad, but before, bro, when I was younger, she was a fucking dick. Like I hated her. But like now it's like, yeah, she was cool, bro. Like she was just a little strict, and she was Filipino. And she was like a healthy ass, like fit ass Filipino. So I don't know why she wouldn't let you like eat like a chocolatey fucking granola bar in her class.
What?
Like she would give us, you know what she would give us for like snacks? She would give us the fucking shit that they give at church, the little cuerpo de Cristo.
Hostia?
Yeah, that's what she would give us for snacks. So I swear to you,
she stole it for the church type shit.
Nah, they would sell it in like packages, like boxes of it.
You're not talking about, because you know those, they're like Mexican candies. They're not candies, but like, you know what I'm talking about though,
yeah,
right? The colorful
obleas.
ones?
They're not, they weren't obleas.
What the fuck?
It was like literal hostia, bro.
They sell them?
I guess. Except obviously it's not like hostia because it's not like blessed and stuff like that.
I get you.
But they sell like the bread or whatever it is.
And that was your fourth grade teacher?
That was my fourth grade teacher. So she was like super like, oh, and then that's like when I remember that we would have to do like fucking 5-paragraph essays and shit like that.
Fuck.
Yeah.
In fourth grade?
Yup.
The fuck? Nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Elementary school changed when I left that shit. Cause
literally,
I remember
my parents would get on my ass, and my sisters would be like, "What the fuck? I don't understand this."
Bro, that's exactly how it was with Areli and Emilio. Like, they had these motherfuckers writing essays in PE class, talking about some health shit, and I'm like, "What are y'all doing?" Like, PE was just to be active and be lit. Like that shit was lit. Kickball, Baseball,
Fuck the
like
miles,
anything, bruh. Like I only had to do the mile in 5th grade.
Yeah, the test.
Yeah, the test. But other
That doesn't
than that,
even
bro,
fucking
like
matter.
I'm saying, like what? Why do we do
You're
that
just
shit,
taught
bro?
as a little kid that it matters, but it doesn't.
It's just so stupid. Like, but yeah, like that shit always threw me off, bro. Like when motherfuckers had to write essays in elementary, bro.
No, yeah, that's just crazy. We had to do a 5-paragraph essay in that class. Mrs. Lee.
5th grade.
My 5th grade teacher. She was like a little Korean girl. But she was fine, bro. Like, now looking back, obviously.
Yeah.
She was like a skinny Korean, bro, but she would dress like hella nice. Like she would dress like a muchachilla. Like, she always had coffee and shit.
Yeah.
But she was a dick. I don't remember why, but I remember her being a dick. Like I said, it was probably because I was a kid, you feel me? Like, I didn't want to obey, like, the rules and shit, but she was a dick.
All right. So
yeah, it's my whole elementary.
All right.
So I had like a couple ups and downs, you feel me?
I'm gonna run through mine, but I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna say the names, and based off the names, you tell me if I fucked with them or not.
All right.
So obviously my kindergarten one, you know that I fuck with. That's Miss Stephanie. She was lit. She was super nice. I vividly remember like her classroom and everything. Like where like as soon as you walk in the door, you hang up your backpack to the left type shit. And then like we had that colorful carpet with different colors, the squares and all that shit.
Yeah.
Second one, 1st grade. Her name was Mrs. Valencia. You tell me if I fuck with her. I fucked with her.
You did?
She
I would not
dope.
fuck with a teacher named Miss Valencia.
She was.
I
She
feel
was.
like she
dope.
sounds like an asshole.
She was like She was super helpful. She was one of those super helpful teachers, and like she was related to one of the kids in my class. Like I think she was the auntie or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, she was lit. She was like my parents loved her too. Like whenever we'd have like little conferences or whatever, my parents really fucked with her. Second one. 2nd grade, Mrs. Binkowski. I ain't fuck with her.
Yeah, fuck no.
She was an old lady. I ain't really fuck with her. She was cool, but I ain't really fuck with her. She was cool, but she could be mean. She was like an old white lady who spoke Spanish for some reason. but yeah, she was alright. Alright, my 3rd grade, I had 2 teachers because one was pregnant, and so she had to split the what's it called, the school year with her.
I feel you.
So I'm gonna say both names. I'm gonna give you the first one, which is Miss Contreras. What do you think?
Fucked with her. Fucked with her for sure.
The second one, Miss.
Fuck no.
No. You got it the other way around. Contreras, I didn't really fuck with. She was an old lady. She was like, not old lady,
and she
but
got
like
pregnant.
No, the Miss got pregnant.
Oh.
Miss a little younger. I highly doubt she's listening, but she had fat tits. She had some fat tits, boy. I ain't gonna lie, boy. You can ask George. George, like he knows. He knows.
That shit crazy. Elementary school. He was looking at tits, bro. He was talking about me slapping ass in fucking elementary being wild.
I'm talking about an adult. Some fat
that shit don't
tits.
matter.
Bro, you was grabbing little kid ass, bro.
I was a little kid, motherfucker. No, hell no. Don't do that.
Miss Contreras, I didn't really fuck with. She was like a little more strict. Miss, she was lit. Like, obviously, aside from her fat tits, like, third grade was, I don't know when you learn multiplication.
I think it was like 3rd grade, probably.
Yeah, 3rd grade is when we started learning multiplication, and
wait, but I remember doing multiplication fucking tests in 5th grade.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember the sheets that they would have that would be like,
I know what you're about to say.
Hella of them.
And then you flip the sheet.
Yup.
That's how you know you ahead of everybody. Nah, I did that in 3rd grade. And division. Multiplication and division. We did both of those. But
I don't know. I remember that shit in 5th grade, bro. That's just crazy.
Yeah, I vividly remember learning multiplication with Miss because I don't know how you guys had it, but we had like this little test where if you learned your multiplications from 1 through 12, like that was like a test type shit. So you had to learn your multiplications
one
from
by one, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 2,
all the way down to 12 by 1 to 12 times 12.
12, yeah, 144.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody knows that one. That was like hella easy to. But if you like, I think she would take groups by 3, and like she would quiz all 3 of you. Basically, if you show up to class and you tell her that you're ready to do your multiplication test, and you got it and you nailed that shit that day, she would take you to McDonald's for lunch. That shit was.
Wait, I thought that shit was illegal.
Apparently it's not. But that shit was so lit. I think I was part of the second group, because the first group that went, I think Lou was in that group. So I followed up I don't know if it was like the next week or whatever, but I followed up with the second group. It was me, my boy Jonathan, and a girl named Amanda, and we all nailed that shit on that day, and we went to McDonald's. That shit was so lit.
Not yet. Going back to it, I do remember learning multiplication in 3rd grade, just because I remember Mr. Lara teaching me that 1-9 trick with your fingers. So you multiply 9 by 1 is you put one finger down, that would be 9. 9 by 2, you put the other finger down, that would be 1. 18.
What?
Put the next finger down, 27.
What?
4th finger down, 36. And
I
then put
never
the 5th
learned
finger
that.
down, 45. Oh, you just keep going.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she taught us that shit. The 9s were hella easy because of that. All you had to do was put a finger down, 2 fingers down, 3
Nah,
fingers.
that's crazy.
You didn't know that shit?
I
Even
know
to
that
this
shit.
day?
Yeah.
That shit crazy, bro.
That's smart as fuck.
Hell yeah, that shit is crazy though.
Shout out to her. That's
Hell yeah.
lit. All right, 4th grade. All right, Mr. This now that I think about it, this is my first dude teacher.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Damn, hold on. I didn't have
You
any
ain't had
dude
a-
teachers.
Oh,
What the fuck?
but yeah, this was Mr. I was in between.
You're in between, alright.
I fucked with him, but then I didn't fuck with him. He could be mean, but he was cool. Like the way he teach the class, it was cool. He was a little weird too. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I where I was sitting, I was at an angle where I could see his computer, and I ain't gonna lie, I see some sus shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Like what, bro?
Well, not like sus, but it's like you're in school, you're like kind of looking at like some porn type shit,
Whoa.
and I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
That's crazy.
And I remember this. I sat in I think the tables were organized by like 5 or 4. It was like all mushed together, like in groups of 4 or 5. I can't remember. But one thing I remember this motherfucker vividly doing was scratching his balls like right in front of like some students. He would always scratch his balls like right there in front of him. I was like, what the fuck going on, yo?
Man.
All right, so that's my 4th grade teacher. 5th grade is Miss Garcia.
Nah.
I fuck with her.
What the fuck? I got all of them wrong, bro.
Yeah, she was cool. I fucked with her. She was cool.
I feel like I just went based off the names because of like my experiences with like.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah,
I feel like I wouldn't fuck with them
Yeah,
just based off their names.
Yeah, because like for me, all throughout elementary, I was like a good ass kid. Like I was smart as fuck, and then
I was too. I was just too talkative.
yeah, like me, I'm a shy ass motherfucker. Especially as a kid, I was shy. Like I never really talked that much. I like the
Makes
only
sense
thing.
why you and Luke clicked.
That's true. He was shy as fuck too. Oh, but me and him, we clicked hella fast. Like in kindergarten, bro. Like, we clicked. Me and him and some other dude named Jose. Like it really sucks because I don't think we seen Jose after kindergarten.
Damn,
but like he
was one of
for
those
surely,
friends, bro.
man, like he was for surely gonna be like a
part of the
real
group.
one.
Yeah.
He was gonna be a part of the group if he sticked with us. Like if I don't know, like I don't know. I don't obviously don't know his situation, but like
He just moved away type shit.
yeah, basically. But he was for surely like the energy that we all 3 of us had. Like we was hella cool with each other, bro. Like we even I think all 3 of us like dressed up as Power Rangers type shit in kindergarten.
Ooh,
bro.
real hot boy shit.
In elementary, bro. Did y'all ever do projects?
Hell no.
No.
Mm-mm.
Bro, I
Like what
remember,
type of projects?
like for example, like I remember I think it was every year for us. Honestly, every year for us we had a Dia de los Muertos project where we would get a shoebox. We like
We did like the plant project where you like take home a plant in a cup and like
I remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like that, and then like we
Like,
would do like
Projects like that
paperwork.
type shit.
Nah, yeah, for sure. Then
I remember another one I had. Me and George worked on this project together. I think it was in 5th grade. We worked on a planet project, and the planet that we got was Jupiter.
And I had a project on like what's your favorite animal type shit.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And I chose a rhino.
Oh, you chose rhino?
Yeah, I don't know why.
I mean, that's lit. Rhinos is
lit,
lit, bro.
I was hella out the box. Everybody else probably put like fucking
tiger,
cheetah, puma, fucking yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
No,
they lit too.
I said rhino.
Rhino is lit. Like a rhino pill.
Come on now. I got that rock hard.
Hey, them rhinos got. Oh, that makes sense because rhinos have hard ass skin.
Yeah.
But another project that I remember is we used to do like missions. They're called missions, like misas.
Mm-hmm.
We would pick. I think they would assign us a random ass misa, and you had to learn about it, and you have to build it like with styrofoam type shit. That shit was lit too.
That should sound familiar, but I don't remember doing that.
I remember doing that, but the Dia de los Muertos one is just some like, I think you write about it like a relative.
Like writing a card to them type shit.
But it would be a shoebox. In the back of the shoebox, like, you have a shoebox here? Oh fuck. Well, basically, pretend this is a shoebox. So like it's closed, right? You open it. Like this is this part right here is like the top, the lid.
Mm-hmm.
This is the lid, and this is the inside of the box. And in the back of it, you would put the letter. It would be like in the shape of a skull, and you just write to a relative that or a loved one or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the inside of the box, you make like a little Dia de los Muertos type shit. Like you put like little skeletons and all that shit. It was lit. I fucked with it. It would be every year too. I don't know why we did, but it was lit. I fuck with projects like that.
Nah, I never did no shit like that.
And
we
it's
wrote like letters to our like future self type shit.
Oh yeah, I never did that one, bro.
Bro,
I'm kind of jealous. I remember a junior did one in.
We did for like projects for our parents. I think my mom has a bunch like somewhere.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we threw away all my shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, they weren't that proud.
Yeah, they don't love you.
Yeah, they hate me.
Yeah, can't relate. I'm the favorite child.
I ain't gonna lie, me too, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Nah, but because of, like all those projects, bro, like I be knowing random ass shit, like
I know a bunch of like random ass.
For some reason, like something that stuck to me is North Carolina, that state. We did a project on like you have to pick a state. I picked North Carolina, bro, because that's where my favorite wrestler was from. Jeff Hardy. I don't know why. Obviously, I know why, but that's the reason why. And because I did that project, I know that their national bird is a cardinal. It's just random shit like that I be knowing.
I feel you.
I
don't think it's because of projects that I know random shit. I don't know why I know random shit.
I mean, these
like, a lot
days,
of times we get into arguments and shit, and I just be knowing random shit.
Yeah.
Like, I just be, yeah. Holy fuck. Like, I just be talking out my ass and shit. But I be knowing at the end of the day.
These days I know random shit just because I listen to hella podcasts. And that's the main reason. But before, it's like, it was just random shit in school. Like, I think in biology, I know what condensation is. Like, that shit's like hella random, but I just know exactly what it is. It's just random shit like that. It just sticks in my head.
The fuck is condensation?
You know when, for example, like you start a water bottle, and like you leave that shit out for a fat minute, and it looks like it's sweating from the inside. That's condensation. Like I'm telling you, it's like shit like that I randomly know. Like I don't know, it's just random as fuck.
I knew that too. I just remembered it right now though.
Yeah, it's like it's just hella random shit like that I be like phalanges is another word for your fingers. I learned that in anatomy.
I thought it was this.
Nah, I think it's your whole hand or something like that.
Who the fuck knows?
Gluteus maximus.
That's your ass.
Yeah. That was pretty easy.
That was easy.
Because
it's like a gym one and shit.
Yeah. It's just femur. You know where your femur is?
Right here, no?
Nah. Right here.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck? I was hella off. What is this then?
There's something there called pancreas.
Yeah, that's what the fuck
pancreas.
I was
You know your pelvis?
Isn't it like...
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, abdominal is very easy. It's just shit like that. I just be knowing random ass shit.
What do I know that's random? giant horse cock weighs about 13. Nah. I don't know that.
How many science classes did you take? Because for me, I took biology, chemistry, physics, and then anatomy.
Took biology, failed it. And then I think the year after that, I didn't take any science class because you're only supposed to take 2, no?
I think
that are Mando.
Yeah, I think 2 is Mando. It's just biology and chemistry.
Yeah. So I took bio, didn't take anything my second year. Then my third year was when I got sent to Olympics, so I didn't take shit except for life science. So I took bio and life science.
That's it? That's what you took?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's crazy. For me, I think the one that I hated the most was probably chemistry.
Nah, yeah, I heard that shit was hard as fuck.
Yeah, that because I think chemistry is once you're combining science with math.
For real?
No. That's physics. I'm bugging.
Yeah, you bugging.
Yeah, I'm bugging. Chemistry though, like I don't know, I didn't fuck with it because the other thing too, bro, that fucked me up too, low-key was I took biology and chemistry in Spanish, so I took biología and química.
What the? Why the fuck would you do that?
I don't know. I think it was because they thought because that whole dual immersion program, because of that they thought that they should give me all that shit in Spanish.
Interesting.
I didn't fuck with it, bro, because they would give us teachers from Spain.
Oh yeah, their Spanish is different from our Spanish.
They be talking too fast, bro.
And hella proper.
I'm just like, like, I remember me and Eric did a project in my chemistry class, and I ain't gonna lie, like we did kind of fuck around with the project, but like it was on some educational shit, low key. We would just be stupid. We added memes to that shit. It was just,
oh okay.
It was funny, and I mean, we did our part.
Yeah.
We did educational parts. And I remember we finished that project, and the teacher was quiet for a little bit. And then she said some shit like, "Oh, this is disrespectful to your classmates," and type shit. I'm like, chill. Like, it's just a project, bro. I was, like, so confused, and I was hella mad, bro, because she, like, low-key, like, humiliated us type shit. And ever since then, bro, I ain't fuck with her, bro. I hated her.
Teachers stay doing that shit, though. They stay doing that shit to students. They don't talk about that shit, but they do that shit a lot. They live to humiliate the little kids, bro.
That shit pissed me off, bro.
Bro, like, that shit's crazy. There really used to be fucking teachers that would be trying to fight a little fucking teenager.
It's only
bro.
in high school, too, damn near.
Hell yeah, because high school's when we got the most attitude and shit, and these can't handle it.
This shit's stupid.
It would be the motherfuckers with no authority, too. The ones that, like, everybody would clown on and disrespect on, bro. It would always be them trying to act hard.
Nah, but I hated that shit. And then my biology teacher, I didn't really like. I didn't hate her, but like, I just couldn't really get into her class. I didn't like it, honestly. And then the other 2 science classes, I felt bad for my anatomy teacher because nobody respected her. Like, I felt bad because nobody respected her and like nobody was paying attention type shit. So I remember that was oh fuck, bro, like. That's just crazy, but they really had us cutting up an animal type shit.
Man, I never did that shit.
Yeah, I did that shit, but not on some serious shit. It was like on some fucking around shit.
I feel you.
We dissected a mink. That's what
Mink,
I don't know what.
Mink. Buka.
To this day, I don't really know what the fuck a mink is, but that's what we dissected.
Sounds like a monkey or some shit.
I know that's kind of like a flex type shit in like the hip hop community. They wear mink coats.
Oh, yeah,
but I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck a mink is.
I think we dissected a pig too. I think.
Yeah, that must have been sad for you, huh? You love pigs.
I love pigs. I don't think I really participated in that one, if I'm being honest. And then physics, that one is the one where you like fuck with math and science. It was kind of mid. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Mr. Kumar. He was cool. He was like a little
Harold
Indian
Kumar.
Dude. Yeah.
Go to White Castle.
He was like what I don't know. He was like a subtle funny teacher because he was there to do his job, but then you kind of get a giggle out of him every now and then.
I feel you.
And like towards the end of the year, like he kind of like
laid back a little bit.
Yeah, he laid back and he kind of like opened up to making jokes type shit like. And
those be the cool ones, bro.
Yeah, he was funny. He was like,
because
like,
you start getting close to him at the end of the year.
Like no homo was like cute when he would laugh.
All right.
No, like
what the fuck?
I don't know, bro. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, because comparing it to the beginning of the year, I think that was his first year teaching there too. So maybe he was like nervous type shit.
So yeah, I'd be nervous teaching that pit too.
Yeah, I ain't gonna.
What the fuck that?
But yeah, it was cool. Like seeing him open up towards the end. So yeah, it was kind of funny.
Yeah,
I think cute was pretty gay to say, but
yeah, I think that was pretty gay to say.
But high school was cool, man. It was cool.
High school for me, bro. I feel like ever since middle school, that shit was a ride for me, bro. I feel like that shit fucked my whole shit up. Cause I feel like for me, middle school is when you really make like your friend group and shit.
Facts.
And I didn't get that chance because I was fucking moving around to 3 different schools each year, bro.
Damn.
So it's like I never really fucking made my friend group type shit. I was just kicking it with like whoever the fuck kicked it with me. And you feel me? Like I didn't end up at like a school where I knew anybody. Like and like when I went to high school, bro, only person I fucking knew was basically like my best friend from middle school type shit. And it was just me and him like in the beginning until like shit happened and we fell off type shit. But you feel me? Like I never really established my friend group, bro. And I feel like that's one thing that I like dreaded, bro. That I was like, fuck, like I don't even have like, you feel me? Like even till this day, I'm like, damn, bro. Like I got my homies and shit, but I feel like if I would have had my homies since fucking middle school, then we'd be a lot closer than I am with my homies right now. You feel me? Like they're still my brothers and shit. Like I still like do whatever for them, they'll do whatever for me type shit.
Hello? Are you still there? If you made it to the end, I just want to once again say I appreciate you. Me, you know, all 3 of us, we appreciate you for listening to the entire episode. Please be sure to follow us on our social medias. It'll be in the links down below, or you can just follow us at BarnacleHeads on Instagram and Barnacle_heads on Twitter. Thank you once again. I appreciate you. Until next time.